Today we'll discuss the most deserved happy endings I have ever seen any character get in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and that is of course the endings of Roxas and Xion's story in Kingdom Hearts 3. Firstly, let's briefly go over their story and then we'll discuss the ending. These characters have a lot in common. They are both almost completely oblivious as to what's going on around them the moment that they are born. They have no recollection of their past lives or who they are or who they were before. That cluelessness is taken advantage of on almost a daily basis by co-workers and superiors alike. No one gives a single shit about these teenagers except for their friend and mentor Axel. Axel befriends the two zombie-esque new kids and they quickly become friends that would stick with each other through thick and thin. Days go by and the trio continues to hang out as much as they can after their daily missions. However, shit goes down when Xion specifically starts finding out about who she is and figures out that she is a part of Sora's memories. This ends with one of the saddest scenes that we have ever seen in the Kingdom Hearts universe, and that is of course Xion's death. Roxas then loses it, goes off the rails, and tries to go after Xemnas. And I also should have mentioned that he fell out with Axel prior to Xion's death. Roxas is however stopped by Ansem the Wise and Riku and is put into a fake reality, having his memories altered to make him think that he's just a normal teenager having no recollection of his past life or his closest friends. Real quick though, if you're enjoying this video right now, please leave a like on it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That'll help me out a lot. At the end of his life in a simulation, he goes back to being a part of Sora and is referenced and seen a couple of times until Kingdom Hearts 3, where he comes back to save his friends from Xemnas. All thanks to Sora, who, through the power of waking, gave the two a second chance in life because their first one had been stripped away by the hands of people that didn't deserve to do so. Their entire story throughout days consists of them being tossed around as mere tools, never respected, never valued, and never even acknowledged. Throughout the game that focuses on their storyline, they are just given orders. They aren't really given any choice in the matter, they're just meant to follow them without questioning. When they do start questioning those orders, their lives as they know them started to fall apart, and for a while they just didn't exist. The saddest part is definitely that they never had any proper say up until Kingdom Hearts 3. Any decision that was made regarding them was made for them and not by them. All things considered, it's very clear that their lives weren't the most desirable to say the least, but I am actually glad that things for them were that way for a while because that of course allowed their return in Cage 3 to be a lot more enjoyable, and above all, it invokes that feeling for most of us that these guys who have been through a year worth of hell can now finally live normal lives, and that is exactly what happens to these guys. In fact, in that last scene in Kingdom Hearts 3, we see the whole gang vibing at the clock tower, and it feels like for the first time in forever, all of these guys can finally catch a break and have some good laughs, finally being able to live in peace and actually being around people who treat them like equals and friends rather than some tools or clueless zombies that could be used for someone else's benefit. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave your thoughts and opinions on this topic in the comments down below. Until next video stream, bye bye.